Welcome to the Genetec training video. This is a short video on some of the basic functioning of Genetec VMS. The subjects we will cover is logging in, exploring the tree, short-term searches, long-term searches, item searches, layouts, and favorites. So let's get started. When logging into Genetec, you log into your computer with your e-employee number and email password, and you are in your normal profile. To find the software, go to the Start button and scroll down through all programs to the G's under Genetec. You will see Genetec Security Center, single click. You will see it expand and you will see Security Desk. This is where you monitor all your cameras and schools. Click on it once, the software will launch. As you see, it shows up in your taskbar. My advice is to pin it to your taskbar so that it's easy to find every day on that machine. You'll have to do this on each computer that you log into. Once the software starts, you will be presented with the login page. You will need to enter 010-VMS as the directory. You will not use any username or passwords. You will click Use Windows Credentials. That passes your credentials from logging into the computer onto the software and assigns your schools or cameras. Security personnel will only see the cameras in their school. Dispatch will see all cameras and all schools. This also holds true for the video wall. If there's ever an issue, close the security desk, restart it, and just click this button and click log on. That will bring up the preset startups on the video wall. All right, let's talk about layouts. This is a nice, simple, easy to see layout. The individual cameras are fairly good sized. You can change your pattern. There's several presets. 9 to 16 is usually the best ones. You don't want to bring in too many streams because then it slows down the video feed. Click on it, you get 16 positions. You can start filling them by double clicking and it will fill the next one. Double click, it'll fill the next. If you want it in a certain space, drag it to where you want it. Create your layout however you want it. And once you've created your layout, you can actually save it. Save this layout, go to the monitoring tab, right click, save as layout. You can save it at the root, at the group, or at the individual school that you're talking about. You name it. Save. Now if you scroll down to your tree, your Jackson temp is there. Easy to bring it in there. Say your grid is clear. Double click and it will bring in all the cameras you had set in that layout. In that layout, you also have an option to create your own. If you don't like what's here, you want something specific, click Add, add the amount of rows, amount of columns. You can delete sections to create different types of layouts. You can add them back, take them out. Put it in a category if you'd like. I usually put it in mixed because it's different. Save and close will create it and give you the option to add it, or save it if you want to create another one. Now if you go to your change patterns, there's our new test pattern. Once you have logged into Genetec, you will be presented with the task screen with all the options for your tasks. When observing camera and video, monitoring is where you will have to go. Once you click on monitoring, you will be presented with a monitoring tab and a layout. On the left-hand side, you will see our tree structure. O10 VMS is what you've logged into. APS is the system you're looking at. If you click on the carrots or the little triangles to expand it, you will see we have categorized all the schools with all the cameras into these 7 categories. In each category, you will find each location based on that category name. And in each location, you will see a folder called cameras. In the cameras, you will see all those cameras associated to that school. Some schools have created favorites, as you can see by the blue icons. And if you double click on a layout on a favorite they've created, you will see how they've laid out cameras so that it made sense to them. This is the tree structure. This is how you find the site you're looking for, the camera you're looking for, and the information you need. We will be adding maps to each one of these, so you'll be able to pull this over and there will actually be a map associated with this school. In the future, the maps will also include zone alarms and door access. In order to review video on a short-term basis, you have your selected cameras you want to look at. Go to the timeline of the specific camera you want and just drag it back. Drag it to the time you want to look at, double click, and your time frame stamp will be displayed up here in the right hand corner. Click pause. You can scrub through it by grabbing the indicator to the next motion. The blue arrow shows you are in recording time and not real time. As this one, see how this has a red dot and a lock, meaning it's real time. Go to the time you want to look at, play it, review it. You can go fast, 2 times fast, 4 times fast, 6 times fast, etc. Click play to normal time. If you want to see how things laid out between all the cameras, click synchronize video. This will synchronize all the cameras to this time frame, and now you're able to see how things unfolded. In order to do a long-term search or a further in-depth time frame search. This is your key right here. This is the specific time search. Select camera, click that button. You'll be presented with the entire day's timeline as well as a calendar of how far back of video you can search. And now you can search your video. You can also, again, synchronize your video so that all cameras are syncing to this time frame, 7/28, and do your normal searching. Play it, fast forward it, reverse it, camera, and you right click on it, camera, quick search. It will bring up that camera in the time frame that it was set at. Select what you're looking for. Let's find out when this car showed up. This will work for something that disappears. This also works for something that shows up. You select it, it will present you with the timeline between 6:16 and 7:28 it showed up. Well, that's too much video to review. Find out exactly when it showed up. At 7:28 it showed up. Let's drill even further down. Now we're down to 3 minutes of time. Let's drill all the way down. So between 7:24 in this area is where it showed up. Click play. It will take you to that time frame. Start reviewing the video. As you can see, the vehicle is showing up. You've just done a search for something missing or showing up in a matter of seconds. Hit pause, and again, all your cameras are syncing at this point. If you unsync them, you can unsync them also by going to live on any individual camera. And once you have this, you can actually start scrubbing through it if you needed to see what happened after they showed up. So if somebody showed up and there was an altercation, scrub through it. It'll take you to it. There. Now we've covered logging in, exploring the tree, short-term search, long-term search, item search or quick search, changing layouts, and setting up favorites. There'll be a lot more to come, a lot of new stuff being added. I will try to put together more information as necessary. Thank you for watching.